Hello friends, today I'm not going to talk about a physical product, but instead I'm going to talk about an effect that is offered as a download which you can purchase, then download and learn instantly. Although there is some construction required for you to make the gimmick, but that is taught very well in the download, and also the necessary template is also provided along with the download, which will help you to create the gimmick. The name of the effect or the download is Dark Arts by Matt Mello, presented by Matt Johnson. So this is something that I had learned and downloaded and learned a long time back, and since then I have been doing this everywhere. It has become one of my favorites because of the several different reasons provided in the download. The principle is quite old, but the modifications done to the principle to make it more examinable or make it more logical or realistic, this is what makes this particular download one of my favorites. Now imagine you take out an envelope and first of all you ask them to think of any person that comes to their mind. Although it can be anything, I'm just giving you a single scenario. Imagine you ask your audience member to think of any person that comes to their mind. It can be their inspiration, it can be favorite celebrity, or even their childhood crush, or anything, either a male or a female. Then you take out a blank card, you hand it to them. First of all, you show that nothing can be seen from outside. All right, now you hand them the card, ask them to write the name of the person. You hold out the envelope and you ask them to put it back. Now you give this envelope in their hand and you instantly know what this is. How crazy is that? You instantly know what this is, and this is in their hand. Okay, now you take out another card, or you just read their mind and you take the envelope, take the card out, give this to them, hand the envelope out as a souvenir, and you're done. That's it. That's the entire effect from the audience's perspective. Now look how clean that sounds, how clean it might look for the audience, because you are giving out every single thing and you are clean. There is nothing to find on the card or on the envelope or anywhere. That is the very crazy modification done with the construction of the gimmick and also the handling part of it. Those are the most important things, because from the perspective of the audience, nothing is seen from anywhere outside. You can just ask them to verify it. You take the card out, ask them to write, you put it inside, you hand it on their hand, ask them to cover, you instantly know what it is. After that, you take this out, give this to them, give this to them as a souvenir, which they can keep. They can take it back to their home, they can examine it as much as they want. Yeah, sounds crazy, but it's true, and it is only because of the modification done to the gimmick and the crazy and wonderful handling. So that was a brief description of what the effect would look like to the audience. Now this can be modified, the envelope can be modified to have drawing duplications done on it, or maybe name of countries or places. Anything that they can write or draw can be done with this effect, with this mind reading effect. Now that was the brief description of the entire effect. Now, who is this for? Of course, this is for hardcore mentalists who want to have a very strong and clean mentalism effect, that mind reading effect, where they can seemingly get to know what they are thinking of. For magicians who want to add a very interesting and a clean mind reading in their act, because when I learned it, I used to do a variety of magic tricks as well, and when I wanted to incorporate a mentalism element in my show, this was the perfect thing that I could find. So this is for both mentalists and magicians. They can use it. They can use it however they wish to. This is just a tool. You can go crazy with your imagination. Although Matt Johnson describes a lot of interesting, different ways you can perform this, different topics like places or drawings or names or anything. Okay, everything is covered very well in the tutorial. How difficult is the construction and what do you need to make this? Everything is covered in the tutorial. It's just few simple stationary objects that you need to construct the gimmick. So that those are very normal stationary objects that you could find anywhere in your homes. It's just that the template needs to be printed out so that you have a physical template with you in order to make the gimmick. How long is the construction? It's very short. It's very easy. Now I like to make a lot of those stuff, okay, and this tutorial helped me learn make that stuff, because that is something that is widely used by mentalists for many other stuff, many other things to do, and even by magicians. So from this tutorial I also learned that skill to make that particular thing, and with the help of the template it became really easy. So it doesn't take much time. I make around a bunch of those within a few minutes or so. At 15 minutes, within 15 minutes, I make around 20 or so. That's because I have been making this since a very long time. But within 3 to 5 minutes, you'll be able to make one of those gimmicks, one of those things, and the gimmick takes a slight modification, and it's really simple. So making the entire gimmick takes around 5 to 10 minutes, not more than that. It's quite simple, okay, although you need to use some sharp objects like scissors and knives, so cutters, so you need to be careful with that. Maintenance, the maintenance is it's paper, right? This is paper. You can use it for a long time. If you were to give it out, just like I had mentioned initially, you have to keep on making the one that you hand out, and the gimmick is also made out of the same material. So since it's paper, it totally depends on the wear and tear. Although one gimmick, it will last you for around, let's say, if you maintain it well, for a lot of performances. So yeah, so it's just a paper envelope. So just imagine how you would maintain it, where you would keep it, with what objects do you keep it. So totally depends on yourself. It's just paper, yeah, it tears, yeah. So if you keep it very roughly with the sharp objects, it will tear. Otherwise, if you keep it really very well, really very managed, it will last you for a long time. Examinability. I had already mentioned the handling takes care of every single thing, and you will end completely clean, as clean that you can hand out the envelope and the card to the audience. So examinability wise, it's completely natural, it's completely examinable, and even when you hold the gimmick right in front of the face, because of the modification done, because of the subtlety that is used to design the envelope, even if you put it right in front of the face, they won't see the secret, and that is one of the very interesting subtleties and the modification done to this very old principle. So this modification helps you a lot to appear very clean, although by the end of the performance you will end clean. How easy this is to do. Like I had said, I used to do it long time back when I started out performing professionally, and I learned it almost immediately. Just your choreography of your actions, and you need to practice for a few times, and you are good to go. It's like I said, the entire effect is taken care of either by the modification of the gimmick and by the handling. So the handling is something that you need to practice. You need to choreograph your movements and timings. Nothing difficult. It's just a movement and timing. There is no skill required for that. So very easy to do. You'll master this in no time. Teaching and instructions. The teaching is done really well. Matt Johnson covers everything required for you in order for you to make the gimmick, to perform, and there are some real life performances as well in the video, so that you can take a look and learn the coordination of movements. So everything is taught really well, and everything is taught really very well, and since it's very easy to do, and it will be quite easy for you to follow the directions taught in the video. So presentation style, like I had mentioned initially, this gimmick can be modified to adapt anything that they can write or draw. This can be a drawing duplication, this can be a reading their thoughts, this can be reading their feelings, their emotions, names, places, things, anything. It's just a tool that is given to you, and also the presentation is taught to you, but you can modify your gimmick however you want to fit whatever requirement, to customize however you want. So presentation style, you can customize it to whatever that comes to your mind or whatever is required. My experience using it is really good. I performed this for a long time. I even perform it now, and since it is very easy to carry around, just you can carry it in your wallet, in your pocket. So since it is very easy to carry around, this is one of my favorite things to perform. And this almost seems impromptu because whenever you have it in your pocket, you have an instant thing that you can read minds with. When I'm not using my Peak wallet, this is something that I always use. Pocket space. How much pocket space will this take? This is just an envelope and the gimmick along with it, which is equally thin as the envelope, and the visiting card and a pen. So this is the pocket space, slightly thicker than this, and if you have a pen, or if you carry a pen along with you, that's the only pocket space that is required. You can easily carry it in your pocket, or the envelope and the gimmick in your wallet, the pen in your other pocket, and just a very flat thing that you can carry along with you, but a very powerful flat thing that you can carry along with you, which will help you to read minds anytime and anywhere. So my final thoughts would be, if you want to have a powerful mentalism effect which can be adapted to anything, any topic, and if you want to invest in something that is quite at a reasonable rate and looks very organic, this one is for you. If you do not want to purchase very expensive Peak devices or Peak wallets, something very budget friendly and looks very organic, this one is for you. If you want to purchase a Peak device that is very easy to use, very convenient to use, and will look very normal in front of the audience, and is clean, and is really clean at the end, so clean that you can give out the entire thing to the audience as a souvenir, this one is for you. Get it. It's in Penguin. It's for $9.95. You can find it at penguinmagic.com, and highly recommended. Go get it and have fun with it. Read minds, blow the minds. And I hope you like this video. If you like this video, give this thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, click on the subscribe button. That's somewhere over here, I think, and the bell button beside it, so that you do not miss any updates from my channel. Let me know in the comments what you would like to watch next, what product you'd like me to review next. And subscribe, because your subscription is my motivation to bring out more amazing product reviews like this. So that was it from my side. I'll see you again next. Bye bye.